very different. I don't live in a house that has a wall that has no homes. Back in Laos, I would be in a house that is made out of bamboos and you can literally see through. So what that means is you always have to wear your clothes, otherwise people will see you without clothes on.
Okay.
I think life today is easier, you know. I don't remember too much about Laos. Over here, you know, if you're hungry, hey, you can always make a run to McDonald's.
Life back in Laos is totally different from life in this country. Life in Laos is mostly people work on a farm, and I also didn't get a chance to go to school enough because the time that is we have a war going on around during the school year, and we had kind of no place to play. I didn't get a good chance to go to school.
How was your life back in Laos compared to that?
Well, in Laos, I was so young and was almost like a little kid, so I don't know if it's really life anyway. But today I have a lot of, let's say I have a house, I have a car, I have kids, like you guys have a job, so I guess life here is a lot better.
My life back in Laos was very hard. I remember when my childhood, I could even not have a good night's sleep. I would say that I did not have home to bed or in, because we were constantly moving from place to place, and food were very limited. Sometimes we don't even know if we finish this meal, what are we going to have for the next meal. Always still be able to live for the next day. It was really complicated.
How was my life back in Laos? What?
Compared to today?
Compared to today? We were poor. We didn't have all the cool clothes like you guys did. We didn't have all like the cool toys, the Xboxes, the Game Boys. We didn't have the cool shoes that you guys have, but we were happy. We didn't complain a lot. We didn't complain a lot, and if we had a stick, we could turn that stick into a game. If we had a rubber band, we could turn that rubber band into a game, and we shared it with everybody. We would use, like, you know, the caps on bottles? We would use that to play checkers. We would flip all of them one way and then take the other ones and flip it the other way, and we'd play checkers on the sidewalk, because we would draw in the squares. You know, stuff like that. We'd take a piece of stick and we'll take a tennis ball, and we can share with 20 guys. So we are very creative. We use our creativity, and we made a lot of games. We made up a lot of games, invented a lot of games you can play. So that's what's cool about it. I hope that you guys will learn to use your creativity here in America too. Even though you have all sorts of, even though your mom and dad can buy you a lot of games, you should still learn to use your creativity.
I came with the channel during the year 1987.
I came here in 1979.
I came to this country in 1980.
I came to the US straight from Thailand to au pair in 1987.
I came in 1987. It was in November 1987 when I got here. My first son was 11 months old.
I came to the US in 1979 when I was 6 years old.
Rice, món blau, món lecha, no, Papa, hamburg, lots of rice, not so much of chicken, but lots of vegetables, corn.
I ate rice and banana and chicken.
In Laos, we eat rice, regular rice, sticky rice. We eat meat that including pork, beef, chicken, fish, all the stuff like that.
I think one of the food that similar to what we have in this country or in the US here is rice. But mostly we eat rice and vegetables, not much meat.
I would say mainly was rice. Like we eat rice every single day and 3 meals a day, if we are lucky enough. Otherwise, we eat 2 meals a day and combine with whatever we could find on the day.
My favorite food, I like egg rolls, I like kupon, I like bagao, I like rice, fried rice, I like all sorts of rice.
So I can get an education and hopefully become a good teacher. And I am a teacher now and teach kids to be smart.
Because my family had to escape Laos.
Because there was the government was turned over into communist government. So my dad was involved with the Vietnam War, with the US CIA program. My dad cannot live after the Vietnam War was over.
I don't think we'll have a choice because my father was involved with the CIA. This government was going after him, so we have no choice but to live out. In Thailand, they don't accept refugees, so the options are yes.
The reason we came to US because Laos was in war and we were in the jungle holes many years, and after many years then we ran out of food, clothing, and no shelter, and the place of the location that we were at was getting smaller and smaller because it was took over by the communism. So at last, after my brother, who was 1 year younger than me, got killed in the war, and my father decided to move from Laos. So that's why we escaped to Thailand. We crossed the Mekong with a bamboo for the raft. We were staying in Pachon. Pachon was very close by the Mekong River. So we came stay there for 7 days, and then we got transported to Babinai refugee camp. And we were staying there for about 6 or 7 years in Babinai refugee camp before we came to the US.
Why did I come to the US? To escape the communists and because my father fought in the war, so we had to come.
Boy, I'm gonna have to say, có tới bộ ký chú sống chỉ tao.
The best food, oh geez, noodle. Yeah, I remember eating noodles. I love eating couple.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
the best food in Laos, I guess, not only for myself, but probably most of the people, is rice and meat and vegetable. That's three major food.
What's your name?
What was the best food in Laos?
I don't know if there's any best food, but I think it depends on your preference. Some people like sticky rice, some people like noodle or pho. But I think for us, Hmong, we like non-sticky rice.
Is that it?
Yeah.
What was my favorite food in Laos? I like almost every kind of food that we had in Laos, except the one that I don't like was when we ran out of food, we had to eat bark from tree, or with so we call tận zong, còng bùa, giant thơ. Those are the worst taste that I have ever tasted before. But any other than that, I like almost every kind of food that we had.
Best foods in Laos. Ooh, I remember. I just like barbecue chicken, like chicken grill. But see the difference between the chicken in Laos and the chicken here. In Laos, they don't have the charcoal. So the charcoal, you get that smell, that charcoal smell. But in Laos, they use wood. So they would cook it off the wood, off the coal, the hot coals off the wood. So it has a different taste to it. Yeah, and the smell in Laos is when you walk down the market, all the different foods and all the different fruits and stuff, they create a certain special smell that makes you hungry, but it's a beautiful smell.